the Prime Minister's drawing in of the refugee crisis into this particular issue is incorrect in your view?
Well, I think that it's dangerous, because it's precisely what ISIS wants, is that we would make a confusion between terrorism and migrant and between terrorism and Islam. And our Prime Minister, during his first press conference yesterday, actually asked for solidarity and asked for people not to blame one community, because this is the worst thing that we could do, and this is the most counterproductive. And I think in the migration flux, you have a lot, especially from Syria, a lot of people from the middle classes, educated people, people who had money and who can be useful to the European economy, provided we manage to organize that flux. And this is a challenge.
The attacks in Brussels are an unfortunate reminder of how violent Islamist extremism appears to have reached a crisis point in Europe. European governments are confronted by a perfect storm of failed or neglected integration, foreign fighters returning from Iraq and Syria, porous borders and intelligence and security apparatus struggling to keep pace with the scope and breadth of the threat. Bernard Squarcini, a former head of France's internal intelligence service, described these factors as creating a favourable ecosystem for an Islamist milieu. For all intents and purposes, there are no internal borders in Europe. That has been a great achievement of openness, and the external borders are difficult to manage. Recent intelligence indicates that ISIL is using the refugee crisis to send operatives into Europe.